One of the biggest mistakes I see skinny guys make when trying to build muscle isn't just about training. It's obsessing over complicated workout details while completely missing the important factor: eating enough. You can analyze every rep, every set, every training method, but if your nutrition isn't dialed in, none of it will matter. You can't build muscle without fuel, and for skinny guys, eating enough is often the hardest part. Too many of you focus on the perfect training formula and forget that muscle growth happens when your body has the calories and protein to actually build muscle. If you're not eating enough, your body won't have the resources to recover and grow no matter how intense your workouts are. So before we dive into training intensity and effort, let's be clear. The number one priority if you want to gain size is to eat consistently and eat enough. You need to create a caloric surplus. That means eating more calories than you burn every day. If you struggle to eat enough, start by tracking your food intake and gradually increasing it. Add extra meals, snacks, shakes, whatever it takes to get those calories in. You can't outtrain a poor diet. Now, assuming you're eating enough calories and getting sufficient protein, training intensity becomes your next focus. Muscle growth happens because you challenge your muscles with a stimulus they're not used to, and your body adapts by getting bigger and stronger. For beginners, that stimulus might be small, maybe just a couple sets per muscle group, and it doesn't have to be absolute failure. Your body's new to training, and just showing up and pushing a bit harder than normal will spark growth. But as you progress, your muscles adapt to that stimulus. That means you'll need to push harder, increase your training volume, and train closer to failure to keep growing. However, none of this matters if you're not supporting that training with enough food. Remember, building your first 5 to 10 pounds of muscle on a skinny frame is the easiest phase because everything is new to your body. But to build the next 5 to 10 pounds, you have to keep increasing both your training stimulus and your calorie intake. Progressive overload, lifting heavier weights, doing more reps, or increasing total volume is how you force your muscles to grow. But to recover from this extra work and build new muscle, your body needs calories and protein. If you don't eat more as you get stronger and train harder, your progress will stall. Now, a quick note on training intensity. Pushing sets close to your limits is important, but it's useless if you're running on empty. You can't train harder if your body's starved for fuel. So focus on eating enough first, then push your workouts harder. One of the best ways to approach your training is to always push each set to the last clean rep. The last rep you can perform with good form and full muscle effort without cheating or letting your other muscles take over. This builds muscle efficiently without unnecessary injury risk. But again, no training method will replace the need for a caloric surplus. If you're not eating enough, you won't be able to train with high intensity consistently, and your body won't have what it needs to grow. So here's the bottom line for skinny guys struggling to gain size. 1. Track your calories and protein intake and make sure you're in a consistent surplus. Number 2. Focus on eating quality, nutrient-dense foods, but don't stress if you need to add shakes or a caloric-dense snack. Number 3, train with intensity. Push to the last clean rep, but only after you've built a solid nutrition foundation. Number 4 is be patient. Muscle growth takes time, especially when you're starting with a fast metabolism and a hard time eating enough. If you do all those things, fuel your body consistently and train hard, you will see progress. But without the calories, all the training science in the world won't get you the size you want. So stop obsessing over the perfect workout formula or training to failure debates and start focusing on your nutrition first. Dial in your diet, fuel your workouts, and then bring the intensity. That's the real path to packing on muscle when you're naturally skinny and struggle with eating enough. If you're trying to build muscle but struggle to eat enough, then join our private school community. Inside, you'll gain access to step-by-step courses on diet and training, as well as weekly live group coaching calls where I personally answer your questions and help you break through plateaus. Join us now, the link is below.